We've woken to a very different set of weather conditions. Just look at the flow of the river there. So this will do wonders for the river levels, which have been a bit of a problem, but ugh. It's a dead body. These poor coots. Oh, look, I'm coming backwards. They keep trying to swim against the current. Look at all that, they're going mad. Going for it. Go on, go on. And they get tired, and then they stop for a second or two to catch their breath, and then they just get pushed back down the river. Got our first mover of the day.
Hardcore.
Here we are.
It's going the right way.
Boat Bunbury Castle.
It's going quite quick, isn't it?
It is going quite quick. Yeah, he's probably in neutral. He's off. Yeah, but that messes with your steering. Look how much steering input he's having to put in there.
Yeah.
So I've been doing a few, using the opportunity, given the weather is so poor, to do some housekeeping jobs. So I've cleaned up some wiring from the back of the stereo here, because we're never going to use the stereo, and associated speaker, so all this garbage has been removed. And whilst I was in there, I removed this speaker, and then underneath here is the water pump, etc. So we've got some to pump the water around the boat, so for the shower and taps, etc. Look what I found. Hidden in the cupboard underneath, you can only access it when you remove that speaker. There's a Shropshire Union brass plaque, which I suspect used to, I need to put two and two together. I suspect that used to live there then.
Is that where Alverchurch is?
Oh, it could be actually. And this plaque, which as you can see I haven't cleaned up yet. Josh. This narrowboat, formerly named Drusilla III, was owned and cared for by Ron and Sheila Cousins of Alverchurch, 1983 to 1996. Oh right, so it's been Josh for ages then.
Yeah.
I mean, we knew the boat wasn't always Josh, didn't we, from the history, but how cool is that to find something like that? It's like hidden treasure.
Well, I can think of better treasure to find.
Might clean that up actually. In fact, I will clean that up. Just spotted this little nugget. It's amazing actually, you just don't see things, do you, day to day? This barometer job. Quite know what you... Ooh! Ooh, what's inside? Oh, nothing. So, we've got fair weather today apparently. One thing we definitely don't have is rain, because it says so.
So Elliott's venturing out because we've got a bit of a list on to our port side. That rope is like super taut at the front, but we think that probably is because there's quite a flow now on the river coming down towards us, so obviously that will be pushing us back. I thought he was going to come to the front. Oh, here he is.
Hello.
Come on, let's see some action. I'm getting wet.
Well, I'm not quite sure what to do because they're both super tight, so I'm thinking we need a bit more slack, but I'll give more slack on this one. Will it not just be tight again? Just in a different spot?
Yeah, you'd think so, wouldn't you?
So is this what happens on a strong river?
I was just going to say, have a look what everyone else is doing.
Yeah.
Come and report back.
Okay. Do you feel the boat move instantly?
Is that just because we're both moved to this side of the boat?
No, it's because I've lifted. Did you not feel it?
No.
Really? I loosened that rope and the boat just instantly went.
Yeah, I did feel that. I thought you just got on because it makes that. You get that feeling when you.
I was off the boat. That's me just loosening the rope.
Oh right. So what do we do about that then?
Just leave the back rope a bit loose, like I have.
Right.
Oh no!
Somebody left their whiskey out last night.
Oh no! Well, waste not, want not. I'll have to try it at least.
Really? You don't know what's in there. Right,
yeah.
Is that the answer? The back rope loose and the front rope tight?
Well, the front one I can't.
Why are you standing outside, by the way?
Because you're standing in the doorway.
Oh! Oh,
You're not letting
well. Here, quick! Get it!
What?
Get it!
How's that?
Right, you can come in now, I've moved.
Seen all this stuff that's coming down there, that's been coming down the river. Go out. Right, so the rope's a bit looser. We'll slacken that off again after, we'll see how we get on. This dude's come flying down the canal, sorry, river, far too quickly. Now look where he is.
You're trying to get into the services?
He is trying to get into the services, I think. Okay, seems it's absolutely chucking it down outside. Opportunity to do yet more man things. So this is our current inverter, a very small inverter, which takes electricity from the batteries coming through the bulkhead wall here, and then turns the 12-volt electricity into something that appliances can use. So basically distributes the electricity around the boat to the various sockets. And this thing's pretty old, so we're going to replace it with a brand new shiny one, and we're going to take the opportunity to lose this switch. It's not, I don't think, well, it's not needed. It just basically turns the inverter on and off, but given that inverters have their own on and off switch. Ooh, nearly fell over. So yeah, let's see how this goes. Right, this is why rainy days are dangerous.
It wasn't me.
No, it wasn't you, was it?
Oh,
No.
I just found it like this.
So we're starting to remove some of the junk from just rubbish trunking. Stuck on really well, actually. Would appear that Josh at some point used to be painted in some sort of minty green internal colour. We've just got aerials everywhere, and we don't watch television, so we've just got had sort of trunking all the way along the top and then down to this aerial point. So it's all coming out.
Do we snip this?
Where does it end? No,
Oh,
don't.
please.
No, let's not snip that.
Well, something's happened to its end.
Yeah. We didn't snip it. Was that the question?
Well, that must have gone over there, did you?
Like an
no,
old aerial. Oh no. All right.
You must have released it from there, did you?
No, I didn't touch that.
Oh, right.
That's where
Okay.
you were just like, it wasn't me. So I think you've broken it.
Oh. Right.
That's why we didn't need it then.
Right. Well, I probably won't be in charge of electrics. Oops.
Oops.
What about this one?
Cobweb. Yeah, that's coming
I'll undo
out.
this door.
Door. Yep.
Do I need a... Yep, tool.
Yep.
Watch this.
It's gonna be some pro stuff. This. Da, da, da.
Do you know what else I can do? Take that down.
Yeah. That's a splitter, I think, isn't it?
Oh, right, no, it's not.
Okay.
So what do I do with this now?
I should now. How's it stuck to the wall? There should be a screw.
Oh.
Is there a screw?
Yeah. It's
And
coming
this.
off.
Right, it's where we see how old that is and whether it was painted.
It is
behind.
painted behind.
Excellent.
I can see through the holes in the back. Well, certainly that bit that I can see is painted, but then we thought the trunking that ran from here across there, some of it's painted and behind and some of it wasn't, so not sure what's happened there.
River's still running quickly outside. It stopped raining.
Ta-da!
Oh. Oh, yes.
Good painting job.
Good painting job. Yeah.
Right,
Some
so what
touch-ups
happens
needed.
here? Well, turns out you just... Oh, I can unscrew this.
Yeah. I've got to watch this because this is where Sue gets a little bit too involved, and before you know it, anything on the boat that's got a screw has been unscrewed.
And we've got no electricity because I've pulled all the cables out. Right, should that just come off now?
So one more.
Oh, this one. Thought that was just holding it all together. Right, that's
Has that gone well? Excellent.
It's come out.
Yeah, good.
So that's good.
So I need you to do
Just
that
drop
for a sec,
there.
and
That's
then
not into the wall though. So what's holding this on the wall?
just. Oh gosh, what's happened? Well done, my angel.
Right, I've done this. Have I done a mountain?
You've done a man thing. Well done.
Oh,
Well, that probably allows us to get rid of this actually.
spider.
Spider. Spider alert. Where is it?
No. Screw.
Oh, it's screwed in.
I'll do that.
Careful. Pull all the wall out.
Right, I'm going to put this in the pile.
Oh, well done.
I think we should snip this though, because that's going to be in the way.
Yeah.
Because if that ends not doing anything.
Or maybe we follow the trunking down and just remove it at source.
Ooh. We'll be showing wires though, but we don't mind that. Do we?
It should clip back on. If you just go gently and then just put that bit back on.
Well, I can't. 'Cause
No,
that's-
work out if you can.
Oh yeah, that.
Yeah, that should just clip back on. There you go. Like a boss. Look at this.
Oh, there's other things dropping
Yeah,
out.
they've all just yeah. Oh, that's
Oh,
less
there it is,
boss-like.
little sneaky. Look, it's poking through the little hole here. See, it's meant to have a look. It's meant to have a little door, little window thing. So I need to get that back there. Get that through.
There we go.
Just there we go. Look at that.
Good, eh?
Now then. Oh no, it doesn't come out of that end. Oh, there. Oh.
Oh, that's the
Right,
one
I
over
need
the
a
bed.
different tool now.
What do you need now?
I need a
Puller.
cable. Oh, unless you just
Be
do
careful,
that.
you'll end up with that in your face.
That's, no,
Keep those actually, they're useful.
No, it's not. I don't think it is in the form I've got it.
Okay, that one's okay. That's not so good. That one's died.
I need something to ping out the screws with.
Okay, hammer. I've got a claw hammer somewhere. Where did I put the claw
So
hammer?
that's going to come out of there.
Well, this barometer thing's a bit in the dust as well. It's all part of.
Oh dear.
Doesn't take long, does it? I turn around for a second or two and get. Oh dear.
Well,
The
I've
boat's
got
a
the-
mess today.
Look though, I'm doing a good job, I think.
Yeah. Right, let me go and find your claw hammer.
Behind you.
Hello, my angel.
Hello.
Hello.
Are you hungry?
I am hungry, actually.
Okay.
I won't lie, I'm hungry.
What would you like
Oh,
for your evening meal?
I'd love fish and chips, please.
Okay, I got my coat and my purse.
Hey. I would love pork and apple burgers, if that's at all possible.
Well, yes. Funny you should say that.
Ah.
Would you like them with some rosemary wedges?
Oh my word, that sounds amazing.
Right. In that case, I shall make some wedges.
Ooh. That knife looks effective.
This is really good.
Who's this? Oh, Brabantia.
We heart
Yes, well, no
Brabantia,
wonder.
don't we?
No wonder.
We do heart them.
So no parboiling, just straight.
Straight chopping in the oven. Oh, we need to light the oven. We like that job, don't we? You don't like that job.
Horrible job.
Do you think someone's going to say I'm chopping wedges wrong?
Well, how can you do this wrong? Plus, what says it? If Gordon Ramsay comes on and says it, then I'll go with that. But if Peter from Nottingham comes on, then
So you're doing it wrong.
Yeah, you can sod off.
So, onto the baking tray.
I'm guessing.
Drizzle of olive oil. Just struggling opening the olive oil. It's a bit of a glug that rather than a drizzle.
You can't go wrong. Sea salt.
So we do like our salt and pepper, don't we? Well, we do like our pepper.
Not really salt.
No, but salt's good on potatoes. So I just like to zhuzh them like this.
All coated up.
And then, I don't know if this is right, but this is what I always do. I turn them onto the skins.
What, every single one?
Yeah, every single one.
Oh, I'm definitely going to turn the camera off now. No. What?
Because I do think it's worth it. I think they cook better to get going.
This is actually happening.
That's what I do every time I make these wedges. A little sprinkle out of dried rosemary.
Lovely.
And now that's the party boat. Carrying with it quite a lot of rubbish.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, it's not a party boat, is it?
No.
Is that the actual boat? That's nice, relaxing music.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Jazz on the
that.
water.
I don't like jazz music, but I like that's really quite relaxing. So there's always interesting repercussions when Elliott tries to light the oven. It's a bit of a tricky job. Well, he makes it look tricky anyway. In a minute now there's going to be singed hairs.
Yes, like why? I can smell all the gas. Ooh. Fire. Actual fire.
And the good thing is with a gas oven you can just go straight away.
Bish bash bosh.
No warming up required.
Yeah, that's a good point actually, isn't
Yes.
it? Yeah, yeah. That's a very good point.
Do you like my new candle, by the way?
Let's have a look.
I got it for my birthday.
John Lewis and Partners.
From my lovely friend Carol.
Well done, Carol. White tea and bergamot. Bergamot.
Do you want a smell?
Yeah, there we go. Well, that's nice actually.
Lovely. So I don't have an apple corer, so I'm just going to chop it. Coring a different way when you haven't got a corer. Grate it. Just one apple.
Skin on.
Skin on. So the apple grated into the bowl. Sprinkle over 10 grams of breadcrumbs. And then add...
What do the breadcrumbs do? Just give some substance?
Yeah, stops it, just keeps, gives it some structure.
Right. So apple for flavour and texture, breadcrumbs for structure.
Pork mince, because that's what the recipe says.
200...
Otherwise they won't be pork and apple burgers.
Other meats are available. 240 grams of that, give or take. And that should do 2 burgers, shouldn't it?
2 burgers, yeah.
2 decent sized burgers.
I hope. And then a decent amount of pepper, because we do like our pepper.
Back to black pepper for seasoning.
I know that's a lot, but we like it. Alright.
Especially when you look, there's like nearly whole peppercorns in there, but we do like it, so it's all good.
And then you'd really like this bit, wouldn't you?
Oh, that would freak me out, that bit. It's squelchy.
Well, it's just mixing it all up.
Ooh, you can hear the olive oil in the potatoes in the oven sizzling.
See, it's starting to like form, get some structure now. So we'll just halve it ish.
Halve it in shape.
Well, just, yeah, don't go too wild about this. About a centimetre thick, so it cooks through.
Lovely.
Do you think?
Yeah,
Is that about
good.
a centimetre?
Yeah, well, just
Pop it onto my tray.
certainly no less. Oh wow, I've just spotted that one. I'm going to go and have a look at that. The apple. The actual apple.
It's probably supposed to be grated a bit better, but
Yeah, but that's going to be
cares?
super tasty. Oh yes, superb. And they're on foil just for cleanliness, are they?
yeah, because I don't like scrubbing trays. Hopefully they'll be alright on there. Might just put a little bit of oil under them, but they should be. Oh,
Lovely.
spread a bit of oil. Right, I know this isn't how you're meant to do it. I'm supposed to have done this first, but a bit of olive oil. Alright, Gordon, if you're watching, just make sure we don't stick.
So the burgers go in the oven for
About 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
So
What sort of temperature?
Well, who knows?
Yeah, on our oven.
We have no idea. All we've
No.
got marked on, which is what I discovered, so I knew where the low was and where the high was. Low's at this side, high's at this side, ish. So we can have a little look what the wedges are doing.
Ooh.
Because it's very hit and miss.
Oh, they look good.
They're looking all right, actually, aren't they?
They're okay.
Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to. Still quite bad. So it's very much make it up as you go along. So
Okay.
I think we'll give them sort of 5 minutes ish, and we'll check again.
Burgers to
And
go
then
in.
burgers will go in for 15.
In the meanwhile, you've grated some cheese.
I have grated a bit of cheese, which will get melted onto the burgers when they're ready, and just chopped up, well, not chopped up, halved the burger buns ready. They'll just get warmed in the oven towards the end when everything's nearly ready.
Fabulous.
So just now going to make the dressing for the accompanying salad.
Ooh.
So slight change of plan for the dressing. It was going to be olive oil with a bit of sugar and lemon juice, but turns out we forgot the lemon. So we're going balsamic and olive oil.
Lovely.
With a bit of pepper.
Three of my favourite things.
You usually can't have too much pepper, can you? It's a bit like peas. So balsamic in.
Balsamic in. How much has gone in there?
I don't know, about
tablespoon, 2.
Tablespoon and a half-ish.
Okay.
What'd you say?
Yeah.
Over a tablespoon.
Yeah.
And then precise measurement. Yeah, about that.
Boom.
Is that about right?
Yeah, perfect.
And then we've got some leaves to go in, but I'm not going to put those. Thank you. But I'm not going to put those in yet because they'll get all soggy and mingy.
It's one of my favourite things actually from Italy. You just olive oil, balsamic vinegar, and then bread.
Oh, when you dip the bread in, it is amazing. So I'll just put a bit of pepper in there. Happy with the pepper?
Perfect.
And then leave that just ready to put the leaves in at the end.
Fabulous, fabulous. Ooh. Oh, they're looking good.
Yeah, they're not looking too bad at all, are they?
They smell amazing too. Oh yeah, fabulous. Oh, they look a bit insipid.
Yeah, so they're not really doing their thing, are they? So the thing with this oven is just...
Mind you, as long as it cooks through.
Yeah, very much.
You can grill for colour afterwards, can't you?
Let's pop them back in, drink some more wine, and it'll all be good. So I think we're good.
Oh yes. Look at those. Oh yeah. That smells amazing.
Little bit of cheese. So
Yeah.
into the oven. Not on top of the wedges.
Probably not on top of the wedges.
So
How the wedges doing?
wedges are looking pretty fine.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful.
So we just have to, because we only have 2 trays, somehow fit these onto, sort of put them on really.
Oh, you can put the little sprinkles of cheese on.
Yeah, so I'm not going to waste those.
No.
Don't you worry.
Oh,
Right,
the smell's
so
coming from that oven.
I'm just going to add the leaves now because I think we're ready to dish. Yes, I've put it in a bowl that's a little bit too small, but we'll just make it work. Would you like a little bit of extra?
Yeah, please. Fabulous.
Oh, I've got them the wrong way round. You see, Elliott's has to go on the right because he's always right. That way we don't get confused whose is whose.
Oh. Yes. Very much yes. Beautiful. Bon appetit. These are
Hot.
pork and apple
Burgers.
with
Rosemary wedges. And just, well, it's not.
garlic, balsamic and olive oil rocket salad.
Yum yum.
Well, hopefully. Oh, couldn't be much more different this morning on the river than if we tried. Look at that. So still and calm. just as well I was the first person to open the stern door this morning. This cheeky monkey. Coming out on camera. Nice try. Right, another morning, another day. Quite a pleasant day temperature wise today actually, sort of 19 to 20 it's going to get, so hopefully not too hot, which is just as well because we're going to do some jobs. As you can see, the river continues to dump garbage which just collects between the boats here. Not nice. Hey ho. Right, so as I say, another day, time to do another man thing. I don't know whether to fully fess up to this or not. In fact, I think I shall. So one of the things we've been struggling with is power, or more specifically seemingly draining leisure batteries. But I've struggled to understand exactly why this is happening, because when I stick a multimeter onto the leisure batteries, they're reading quite healthy. So why should that be? But so yeah, anyway, big do's, little do's. Been perplexed as to why that might be the case. We've bought a new solar controller, which is really effective actually. I'll review that in another vlog, but that's so far so good. We've bought another inverter just in case there was something in the inverter process or system that was causing the drain. And then what happened? God, my memory's getting terrible. What happened? Right, remember what happened. In rewiring or fitting the new inverter, I thought let's follow all of the wires right back into the engine bay. And on this jobby here, which controls where, what does it control? It controls where we want to take energy from. We just had one, both, two, and off. And I'm pretty sure that when I was talking to Boat Greg, he said that one was leisure, two was starter battery, and both was obviously both. When you follow these wires back, the ones that go, so these two here, and these two here, you follow those back into the galley. They come out of the wall here and into the inverter. You suddenly think, why would the connector, the wire for the leisure batteries, be on the engine side? So when I took all this to pieces to clean the connections and just check that everything was okay, I thought, hang on, one isn't leisure, one's engine, and two is leisure, not engine. So I've marked it up with a Sharpie. Sure enough, here we go. So it turns out that all these leisure batteries are actually, well, seemingly healthy. On the starter battery for the engine, rubbish. So when I've been starting the engine, I've been starting the engine off the leisure batteries, and then when we've been running the fridge, etc., we've been running it off a poorly starter battery. So no wonder we were having problems running things like the fridge, etc., despite the solar's efforts. So I think we're clear that's what's happening now. Complete duh moment from me, and I've scoured the internet forums and people saying, oh, it'll be this, it'll be that, and anyway, it turns out it's just a bit of stupidity. I really should have noticed this before now, but hey ho, better late than never. So I have purchased a new leisure battery. See, still doing it. New starter battery, engine battery. I've gone for the same size of battery as the original one, which seems to be off some sort of Ford motor car. So we have 700 cold cranking amps. These engines take a little bit of juice to turn over. This is a BMC Tempest 1.5 diesel. Takes a bit of turning over from cold, so you want decent cold cranking amps, so that if the engine doesn't fire very quickly, you don't run out of juice. And I've gone for 78 amp hours, so there's a reasonable amount of actual energy stored in that battery. So it's not like going on to Euro car parts and you plug in your car registration number and it tells you what battery to get. You need to work out what you need in terms of size, where you want the terminal positions to be, that sort of thing, and then just buy the battery. So this was about 80, they got an offer on, they've always got offers on. This was about £86. Could have had it for about £78 in another week's time using Car Parts for Less website, which is some sort of spin-off from Euro car parts, but wanted the battery sooner rather than later. Just wanted to put it in and just check that it all works, and it's another thing mentally ticked off that you don't have to worry about. Oh god, that's heavy to do one-handed. There, positive, negative on that side of the battery, positive, negative on that side of the battery. So I checked the dimensions on the website, because Euro Car Parts website is quite useful, so it'll tell you all the various dimensions to make sure that it fits inside the engine box. Okay, we're having a different sort of breakfast this morning. We have delicious man hands.
Who are you kidding?
Who are you kidding? Yeah. All right, sunshine. So we're having black coffee as normal, and then we are having pork pies. What are these? Pork and then pork and lime. Pickle with hot sauce. So pork pies and hot sauce for breakfast.
Yum yum.
Yum yum. Nom nom. What you need while you're doing these sorts of jobs. Right, new batteries in. We've got our connectors nice and tight. I'm sure there's sort of had a look at the connectors here on the negative on the earth side. All looks okay. Here's our old battery, so just going to stick a multimeter on it, and I suspect the answer is going to be 11 something volts, which isn't enough to start an engine.
How are we doing?
Yeah. 11.59 volts on the old battery, so there's no way that was 11.6. There's no way that was going to start, Josh.
You need to lie down.
I do, yeah. Yeah, a lie down or a beer, or both. Tree pruning going on.